Hi, I'm Rachel Brady and I blog and vlog and make content about homemaking and well-being, specifically well-being in particular nowadays. I've not been on YouTube for ages, so I was actually showing some clips to Stanley, my youngest, earlier on YouTube, and I thought, I really miss YouTube. So a really healthy, gluten-free, dairy-free shop just arrived, and I thought this is actually quite interesting, so I'm just doing a completely impromptu video. So if that sounds good to you, then keep watching. Oh gosh, I'm really sweaty and I've just been doing some housework today. Stanley's in there watching Ratatouille, and yeah, it's really hot. It's just got really hot outside, which I'm annoyed about because I'm mentally ready for autumn. So there is so much to catch up with you guys about, and I'm gonna try really hard to schedule in a video a week, and we'll have some really good chats in that. And but let's crack on with this video. So just to give a backdrop to this gluten-free, dairy-free shop, I'm on Instagram. I'm sharing a journey that I'm having at the minute with eczema. Now I think it's eczema. I've never got a proper diagnosis. You might see on my neck it's really red, on the back of my neck, and also kind of on my chest. In my armpits it's quite bad as well. I have a staph infection, but I read actually that 90% of people with eczema do have staph infection. I took antibiotics, which I really hate doing because they're so bad for your gut, and I'm just trying. I bought a book by Hannah Silito called Radiant. I actually got it for my birthday, and in that she recommends this kind of 28-day plan where you avoid dairy, gluten, nightshades, like strawberry, oranges, peanuts, alcohol, which is easy because I'm sober. I'll do a whole other video about that. And caffeine. So it starts off with this very intense cleanse, and I'm gonna try it tomorrow and just see how I go, because my #1 priority is me being okay. And so I don't think I'll be able to do a pure juice cleanse for 3 days. However, I'm gonna give it a go. And anything that I do in this direction has got to be good, right? So I hope I won't be dairy free and gluten free and stuff forever. It might be that I might be like, oh, dairy really aggravates my eczema, so maybe I'll stick with that. I have a feeling, I did a hair strand test about a year ago at one of those online ones, and it came back that I was sensitive to dairy. That was like in the red group. Not the same as an allergy, by the way. It just said I have a high sensitivity to dairy. It was like all my favorite things, like dairy, gluten, chicken. And so they were all like all the foods that she lists in this book. And also she talks a lot about alkaline foods and acid foods. And so she is actually vegan, but she talks about how all meat pretty much is acid. And fish is quite neutral, and I think I don't think it's alkaline, but anyway, I'm going into too much detail. I will link to the book below, because if you have eczema or psoriasis, this book could be life-changing for you. So mine isn't that severe, but I'm really enjoying reading this book, and I'm going to give her plan a try and not beat myself up if I don't achieve it perfect, you know. So let's jump in, or else I'll never get this flipping video done. Okay, I'm going to start over here. Gonna rearrange the viewfinder so I can see what I'm showing you guys. Okay, let's start with the bread. Now, you don't need to tell me that gluten-free products are really processed and quite unhealthy. I already know that. However, I am really missing, like the last few days I've been going dairy and gluten-free as much as I can. And I just felt really like I was really struggling, so I had a bit of rye bread. And so I've actually got here gluten-free with some seeds. I have got a bread maker, and I have been making my own bread, and I'm doing that kind of for the kids and stuff. But yeah, I'm really missing bread. I really am. Just like, even with like some almond butter on or something, I just feel like I need it, like with eggs and stuff. Nuts are so good for you just anyway. That's all the shop I'm about to show you. Brazil nuts, selenium is something she talks about. It's in a vitamin supplement that I'm taking at the minute anyway, but I'm gonna snack on Brazil nuts. Cashew nuts, she talks about those a lot. I am actually without a food processor at the moment, and that's a shame, because she makes this like kind of cheese sauce with cashews, but I just thought, well, if they're good for the sauce, they're good just to snack on. Also, you can put them in like curries and stuff. Pecan nuts. I love pecans, and I'm gonna have a go at making my own granola, which I used to do when I had more time. I just love pecans. Let's go over here. These are really nice, delicious. The Ella, if you are kind of plant-based or whatever, I really like her things. They're really nice, just with hummus. I think that's Stanley coming in. Hi, Stanley. So I've got lemons and limes, and I've got some garlic. Hey, Stanley.
Garlic?
Yeah.
Okay, I like some garlic.
Oh.
I like one of these.
Oh, okay. Just wait 1 second.
I like one of
Oh, yeah, you can have it in a sec, okay?
What are these called?
The pears. Let's do these first, actually.
The lullaby.
Oh, good. This is going to be hard. I might just pause this video for 1 second. Just bear with me 1 sec.
That's melon.
Stan, I think I'm going to have to just put you in front of the TV with a snack.
What is that called?
It's a Swede.
Oh, Swede.
Oh, yeah. Just bear with me 1 sec, guys. And we're back. I've given him a pear, and he's gone to watch the rest of the film. He wanted to try a Brazil nut, and as I correctly predicted, he tried it and said yuck and spat it out. Yeah, so I don't know where we got to. Okay, I'm going to show you the things that you have for this this juice that she recommends you have for 3 days. It's basically cucumber, which is why I've got all these. The Tesco man must have thought, what are you doing with those cucumbers? So basically it's like half a cucumber in each juice or something like that. So it's cucumber in the juice, celery, which is why I've got all those, and then you blend that with an avocado and some granules that are coming in, like lake thin granules, which are a type of fat. Yeah, let's just crack on. I've got too many things that I'm trying to include in this video. So I've got unwaxed organic lemons and limes because they're they're not organic. So I just thought I'd squeeze those in a couple of the creamy soups that I'm going to do to make it not too creamy. The lemons, she really recommends, and it's classic, isn't it? Hot water with a big chunk of lemon. I actually put a drop of my doTERRA lemon oil in there as well, first thing in the morning. So I've got a load of root vegetables, like sweet potatoes, got 2 bags of those. You can't get these organic, so what I'm going to do is give them a scrub and soak them. I soak all my veg. I put a little drop of On Guard soap in there as well, and that just gets all the pesticides off. Well, hopefully all of them. And parsnips, you can peel those, and swede. So she recommends during the cleanse these really nice like root veg soups with lots of kind of turmeric and chili and garlic and coconut milk. So that is my plan for like lunches and stuff. I've just washed all the cushions on the chairs, so you'll notice how dirty they are. So I've got loads of almond milk. Oh, you can't see that, can you? I'm going to come around here. I've got loads of almond milk. Generally speaking, I've been having oat milk in tea, and I'm sorry, but I have caved. I did 1 day without coffee, felt really knackered. I have ADHD as well, so coffee is a bit like my medication, really. I don't take medication. So I've given myself that. I'm drinking half caff in the morning. Anyway, saw this, because oat milk is okay in coffee. I'm a coffee nut and I've got a milk frother and everything. But this, I saw a barista edition oat drink by Oatly. And apparently it froths up really well, because oat milk normally doesn't froth. So I thought that was good. Lentils. There's something, oh, here's Stan again. There's something in the, okay, if you sit there and be quiet, okay? So there's some red split lentils there. There's something in the book and I can't remember what it is. I think it's oh, that's it. It's a shepherd's pie with root vegetables. They're not for you, darling. I know, he's pointing at the trees. And I'm going to make that like a plant-based shepherd's pie. They're treats. While he's pointing at them, I'll show you. I got myself, because I thought I'm going to be miserable if I'm not having some treats here. So I've got some sponge puddings, chocolate puddings, custard. I didn't realise they were so small. No, you can't. They're for me. I've got some like dairy-free chocolate, almond cups, you know, almond bites, all deliciously Ella stuff. No, sorry, you can't have those. The mum is. I'm so mean. Some little free from cheesecakes, some granola. This is the best hummus in the world if you can't be bothered to make your own, which, let's face it, often, I mean, I have made my own loads of times, but this is so good. This is possibly the nicest thing on earth. It's the pip and nut. Oh, I know, yeah. Almond butter. So I've got 2 jars of that because I go through that so quick. I got some free from pesto. I know. I didn't buy any free from pasta from Tesco because I don't like the range. It's just like highly processed stuff. I know that bread is as well, but I bought the Dove's Farm stuff off Amazon, which is brown rice pasta. It's really good. Asparagus, they're really nice with eggs in the morning for breakfast. I bought this. I just don't know what. It'll either be dreadful or great, obviously. It's free from kind of garlic soft cheese spread because I'm just really missing butter. Oh, look. Are they beetroots? Yeah, beetroots for a smoothie or 2. Koyo yogurt. It's not koyo, but coconut yogurt. I know, yeah. I know. Wild salmon fillets, they're great, by the way. They work out much cheaper than the fresh, and the wild, which are much better for you. This is what Stanley was trying to show us before. It's sardines, tin sardines with chili, lime and coriander. You know, those mashed up, maybe on a bit of gluten-free toast with some olive oil or some avocado. Nice lunch. Lovely package, that, isn't it? Like, I like the fish on there. Avocados and some smoked salmon. So, yeah, obviously, let me flip you around.
Either mummy, you can't. Either mummy, because the my lettuce, mummy.
Hello.
My lettuce, mummy.
Okay, yep. See, I can see myself in the viewfinder, and my eczema's really red today. No, there's tins of sardines. So yeah, that isn't a normal family shop. Obviously, we actually had a normal family shop like about 4 days ago. So this is like a top-up shop because I thought I'm not going to be able to do this plan unless I just get the stuff in that I need. And so the normal family shop, oh my god, yeah, no, it had like chocolate bars, you know, normal food, loads of like brioche and stuff like that. It's very, very difficult as a mum of 3 to do like a strict diet because I'm cooking for the kids every day. Breakfast is easy, lunch is easy. So for breakfast this morning, I did, like last night, I had a little jar and I put in some chia seeds, some oats, and I filled it up with almond milk and I shook it, put it, a teaspoon of cacao. And I shook it, and that's what I had for my breakfast while the kids had like, this morning was a rush, so they had like Cheerios and brioche. I mean, it was like the most processed breakfast ever. You know, on a busy school morning, I was solo parenting. So yeah, I guess the point I'm trying to make is it is hard as a mum to follow a strict diet like this. I'm going to do my best for a month, and I will report back and show you guys. And if you want to keep up with my eczema kind of healing journey, go over to Instagram. I've actually changed my Instagram. Okay, I've changed my Instagram handle. I am now really well Rachel to kind of reflect the wellness stuff. And also, you guys, oh my lord, this is impossible. Also, I'm going to get your blankie in 1 sec. Okay? You guys, I will do a separate video about this, but I've started a sober podcast. It's called The Sober Woo. I've done 2 episodes with just me chatting. The Sober Woo. And I have got some amazing guests agreed to come on over the next few weeks. So if that is interesting to you, if you are sober curious, or if you're just kind of interested in the subject, a lot of like my episode 2 is just about self-care really. Yeah, go check it out, The Sober Woo, and that's available on all, I think, podcast platforms. That's it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. It was a mental, crazy one today, but I can't let that stop me uploading, or else I'll never do anything, will I? But subscribe if you aren't subscribed already, and I will see you soon. I'm going to do my best to do a video a week on homemaking and well-being, so stay tuned. Okay, take care. Bye.
What is it called?
Quinoa.
Quinoa? I don't know quinoa.
You should get that dummy out your mouth.
Yeah.